first, the dead's resurrection was just a superstition. When the northern peninsula was occupied by monsters, people realized that misfortune had indeed arrived.
Faith will guide you.
I must have been a handsome elf before I became an undead.
I don't want to go back to the Colosseum.
They will normally point their thumbs down, pointing to where the bodies are torn, and to the maggots crawling all over the cut of meat in Payne's hand. I really want to bite Payne's neck to shreds. He died in the cruelest way, but I feel like my head is totally empty, and I feel lost and confused.
As resurrected monsters scour the land from the North Peninsula to the capital, Rock was suddenly freed when his master was injured. Despite his newfound freedom, Rock wandered the streets aimlessly.
No food, no gear, nothing but monsters. Monsters are everywhere. I'm not feeling well. You there, where can I find a safe place?
Suburbs. The monsters are sieging the suburbs. Go, stop them.
I must hurry. There's no way I can survive if the gate closes. I'm already doing it! It's like eating spoiled bread! Oh my! What is that? I'm already doing it!
Unbelievable! You defeated that monster all by yourself.
Hurry. Let me in.
Don't worry, we won't abandon a warrior like you. I've sent someone to open the gate.
That was close.
We lost the North, the ancient peninsula, where the Oracle Guardians used up their courage and loyalty. Young Alina doesn't want to hide behind the walls. She believes that defense will only lead to rallying a group of champions. She hopes that she can turn the tide of the battle.
Listen, these monsters are controlled by magic. Look at the sky above Modenburg. Restless and unstable. It's obvious enough we must...
She points out of the window. Her eyes gaze at the dark clouds where thunders roar. Then, her fingertip falls upon...
Are you sure about this, Alina? I mean...
Trust me, that's where we must go.
No. I meant, are you sure we can make it? And what about Bison? He would surely...
There's no time. We can't hold back like this anymore.
Alina's voice is nervous and impatient. She interrupted Vilsack.
We have to. I need you to trust me, Vilsack.
All right.
As Vilsack quietens down, supporters' voices gradually take over the hall, until Alina slams the table with... She looks around excitedly and shows a confident smile. Much like the others, she's looking forward to the upcoming...
We raised our swords, and no longer huddled in that fragile shell, because miracles are not for cowards.
Almost there. We need ships in the East Village to reach the other side.
Ah, great. We can probably catch the next ferry.
Don't be upset. I'm sure we can find the ships we need.
I'm already doing it! Ships! Over there!
Hold on. I don't think that guy with a giant axe will let us through so easily.
Then you should hide somewhere safe and stay out of my way.
How interesting.
Violence can solve everything!
Without faith, there's no homeland.
Alina and her fellows claimed their first victory. They have secured his village and the ships.
If I remember correctly, this is the hometown of your family, right?
Family means nothing to me. I serve the gods, and that's...
Just curious about the Stuarts. A heretic shares that name.
Watch your mouth. Alina doesn't want to talk about that.
Noticing Alina's silence and disgusted face, Rock stands between the two ladies, interrupting Isadora's rude sarcasm.
All right, stop barking at me. By the way, there aren't enough ships for us. 2 of them are severely damaged.
Speak your mind.
I hope we can repair them fast enough, or we'd better prepare some seasoning.
What do you mean?
So we taste better when the monsters chew us up?
The battle in the East Village was swift and decisive, but it drew the attention of nearby monsters. The expedition party has no choice but taking care of these new guests while repairing the ships.
Eliminate those monsters! Otherwise we can't repair the ships. And Isadora, don't mention that Stuart heretic again.
All right. I'll try to remember that.
It's like eating spoiled bread. I'm already doing it. It's like eating spoiled bread. Violence can solve everything.
With my flag and my blade, I return victorious.
The battles in the East Village have finally ended. The soldiers are now preparing to cross the river. Suddenly, Vilsack stops and holds his head in his hands, his eyes closed.
Vilsack!
Alina tries to wake up Vilsack, who is currently lost in thought. She is worried about the elf.
Our elven prince is daydreaming. Are you dreaming of me?
It was some flashes of memory. More like a headache. Everything was blurry.
Uh-huh.
Still dazed from the flashback, Vilsack completely ignored Isadora's question. She felt a bit disrespected.
That's good news. Your memory must be recovering.
Yeah, thanks. I hope so.
All right, board the ship.
Alina's expedition team repaired the ships and started across the river, singing traditional ballads of their morale is high, longing for the next victory. But reality quickly turned their enthusiasm. On the banks of the Bluestone port, filthy monsters are crawling restlessly, Brandishing their claws, they hunger for flesh.
Look at that. The best welcome party I've ever had.
Another swarm of rancid monsters. This is terrible.
I'm already doing it! Violence can solve... Unworthy. I was expecting something more.
Don't let your guard down. Modenberg is very close. They may appear again at any time.
Excellent. I can wait no longer.